All righty. Well, the host started recording, and we better start recording right here, right now. Here we go. Today is, yeah, get this now, kids. Day 600. That's 600. 600 consecutive RobLynn live broadcasts. Yes, indeed, you do. Didn't matter whether it was raining outside, sunshiny outside, cold outside, snowing outside, didn't matter, whatever. When if we were sick, I had COVID 3 times. Lynn didn't get it, but we kept going. It didn't matter. We wore masks. That was kind of cute. We wore masks that really don't do any good anyway, but we wore them because that's what the I almost said the Federal Trade Commission, but it was actually no, it was the medical folks, and they're at National Institute of Health with our favorite Mr. Dr. Fauci, I think was his name. At any rate, day 600, and welcome. We're glad you're all here. We're going to celebrate a little tonight. Yeah, maybe a little Manischewitz there, a little wine with Carmela and with Mel. We'll have to see. Let's first talk about, do you, RobLynn, live? I'm going to shout it again. Do you, RobLynn, live? I know you do, Ash Mafara. I know you catch it on the replay, brother. All right. We're glad everybody's here, and we hope you're going to have a good time tonight. Now, we're going to do a little shortened version of the, Lynn calls it a monologue. I call it a spit out, where I'll talk about some things that we may have researched or maybe we even know about prior to the broadcast. So it'll be a little bit shorter than normal, maybe 10-15 minutes at the most. And here's the reason: we want to bring as many of you as want to come to the panel tonight with us. And the reason for that is we're talking on passive. We're talking milestones. Now, yeah, I've got a bunch written down, but you know what? We want to hear from you. So I'll just mention a few, and then we're going to go right in. First off, after that, we're going to go right into saying a few hellos, which we do every night, because we want everybody that comes here to feel a part of this broadcast. All right? Everybody is on top, and everybody's on top with us. That's the way we look at this. And I think Lynn agrees with that, because it was her idea. So there you have it. All right. Now, if you're not an OES, and you could be, if you're not an OES, and you should be, go to roblynnlive.com for you. roblynnlive.com. Can't even spit it out. Been saying it for 600 straight nights. You gotta love it. That's roblynnlive.com. That'll take you to the registration page for Miss Nakamoto herself. You can sign in, sign up, and get her going. All you gotta do, get yourself an email, get yourself a password, and you're off to the races. Now, what you can do, those are 3 free products. You ain't gotta pay a red nickel. No, a red cent or a buffalo nickel. I don't care what you want to call it. You ain't got to pay squatty doodle. It won't cost you a penny. And you get 3 free products. You get O'Mel, O'Net, and O'Trim. So, O'Mel, O'Net, and O'Trim comes free. And then, should you desire, and I know you will, you can subscribe to OConnect, and you'll be able to come in and watch the entire broadcast with us. You can also watch it on YouTube, should you desire. We are live streaming, compliments to Mr. Mafara, to our YouTube channel, and that is the RobLynnLive.com channel. La, 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 la. So, visit us there, visit us here, but just visit us, okay? Now, we've got day 600. We got to get after this now. Here we go. It's the 15th day of April, which is tax day in the USA. Tax day in the United States of America. Now I brought my mouse in here, and now I can't find it. How tricky is that? It's a black mouse. It was right here. I thought I brought it. All right. Well, let's get back to business. Day 600, 15th day of April, 2024. Oh, yeah. Welcome to one and all on this, a milestone evening. Milestone evening. And what happened here? That's interesting. Okay. On this milestone evening, thanks. That's the second night in a row I've done that. Mm-hmm. I say I brought it and I didn't. So, you heard about me leaving the keys in the refrigerator, leaving the keys in the trunk. Well, now I've left the mouse in the office. So that's only happened twice, but it's not going to happen again until the next time. Hopefully it won't happen again. So welcome to this milestone edition of RobLynn Live with Ollie.
No wonder, Doc.
That began back in August. Get this now, August of 2022. Almost 2 solid years ago. We're approaching 2 years with our topic tonight on passive milestones. Why not? Let's talk milestones. Tonight's program, and that's top after top, by the way. Tonight's program will have a brief discussion of some of the new tops, because we don't want to steal any of your thunder, because you guys have been around for years now, and it's time we heard from each one of you, and we'll have community time before you know it, where you, the attendee, can join the panel. We likely will have a bit of signing with our deaf community and a song by JJB Tin Man, a.k.a. John Barilla, our resident baritone. All right, we're hoping John will have a song for us tonight. He usually does. All right, let's take a peek at how many we have and what locations. First off, let's take a peek at the YouTube channel, where we find 25 of you, and we're going to say hello to each and every one of you in just a minute. And how are we doing in OConnect, Ms. Nakamoto? Please.
We got 34.
Okay, that makes 54. That's a little bit shy of 100. So let's get to work. Let's call our friends. Let's call our neighbors. Let's get everybody tuned in to RobLynnLive.com. All right. Please pray for Ash, as well as his lovely wife, Ashmahan, and their 2 boys, Yusuf and Omar. I did that in reverse order tonight, but I remember them. Omar happens to be the poet laureate as well as an author, and Yusuf is the astronaut. He's going to be an astronaut. All right. So also pray for the tech team, media team, and support team around the globe for their continued safety and good health and goodwill. Now, also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to anybody you might know. You can put it in the chat, and we'll send an extra bit of love out to them and a prayer, or you can just be silent about it and do it yourself. And that's fine with us. Just send out your love, light, and prayers to those who need it. Now, let's talk announcements. Announcements. All right. Migration, without hesitation. You know the drill. Sign the NDA and the affiliate agreements, if you would, please. And check out the ONPASSIVE newest website. It's a dandy. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Log into your OES and verify your profile information, comparing it to your government ID, or your passport. Why do we say that? Because that's the way you're going to verify yourselves when you want to get apples, when you want shekels, when you want lira, when you want sing, when you want pesos, when you want the Canadian dollar, and on and rubles, when you want them as well. So verify your profile information, compare it to your government issued ID or passport, please. Hop on an OConnect as time permits And you can hop on there as a host, as a co-host, or participant or attendee. Any way you do it, you need to do it because learning will lead to earning. Woo-wee. If you know of someone who might need help of any kind on passive ways, that's right, helping one helps us all. All right. In addition, 10 webinars or chats as time permits. Subscribe to OConnect when you can. If you don't have the money at the time being, or the debit card, credit card, or crypto, hang on. You got till September 1 to get her done. Not a problemo. Keep focused with your laser vision that we know you all have and sharp ears for the ticker and the back office pop-ups. Okay, stay tuned for that. So we'll be a bit brief tonight, as I mentioned. Okay, before I get into this, why don't we say a few hellos, Lynn? Go ahead. Or do you want me to say my hellos first? Certainly can take care of it. That would be my pleasure. Let's start in YouTube. And here we go. In YouTube, who have we got here? Who have we? Uh-oh. Let me see what happened. Oh, there it is. All right, let's say hello to Tarun Ha or Jiha. Carmela Schwartz is in the house. And there's Nagaraj. Nagaraj was here first, and he's usually here first. Sadananda Das, welcome to you as well. Kushal Pegu is here as well. Let's see, David Switzer's here. Oh, yeah. Jillian Hanna is here, of course. Michael Chatta. And we'd like to say thank you to Michael for the beautiful emojis that he's put together for us that you'll see in the ticker. And we'll change the ticker just as soon as we're getting ready to switch on over to Just OConnect and community time. Are we going to stay? We're going to stay live streaming the whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
All righty then. So Michael Chatta, we said hello to, and Nagaraj and Jillian. Frank Rowe is in the house, as I can see. Sadananda Das. Valley, whoo! Pushpin Media, Sharon is here. And welcome, Sharon. We're glad you're here. As I mentioned, Carmela is here. And Jillian, Kushal, of course. Let's keep going. Here we go. That was Tarun. Let's see who else is here. All right. I believe that's it. So right now, live here, we've got 29 watching on YouTube. And I'll take a quickie peeky poo, and I'll let you know how many folks have joined us on OConnect. So we have 29 and 43. 72. Yeah, now we're on our way. Oh, yeah. All right, 72 of you have joined us. We appreciate that very much. Let me say hello to those of you who are here on OConnect with us, if I may. So bear with me one moment, please, as I click away here. And I have my mouse. I don't know why I'm not clicking. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Fern LaHoy is here. Kim Mills is here. Analoni is here. Isabel is here. Michael Chatta, of course, is here. Thank you, Michael. Renesec Sal is here. Catherine is here. Frias or Fries. Keat Verma is in the house, as well as Les Hudson. Mamodu Dola is here. Jalo. Mamodu, I stink at this. I'll get it right one of these
Just
days.
think of Jello.
I need Lynn to have a cow prod. Just give me a little.
I told him think of Jello.
Jello.
Sounds like Jello.
Jello. All right.
But it's Jalo.
Jalo again. All right. Angie Lynn is here. And here is Meg Hanad. Rout is here. Hello, welcome, sir. Cecil Weir from our deaf community is here. Ashmita Bin Patel is here. The one and only Gifter himself, Greg Hill, is here. Rabindra Kumar is here. Anthony Henderson from Dominica is here. And Petapali D is here, and Petapali A is here as well. Don Swihart is in the house. Frank Rowe is in the house. Frank, we'd love you to come to the panel tonight if you can. We would love it. Ahmed Agun is here. Gustavo Calle is in the house. There's Carmela again. Mel Marcano. Sahadev Singh is here. Joseph Maras is here. And there's Nagaraj. Greg Lakin is in the house. Welcome, Greg. We're glad you're here, sir. Surinder Singh in the house. Sukumar Biswas. Hello, Sukumar. Glad you're here, too. Anora Linda is in the house. Hello, welcome to you. And Jola Yogesh is here. James Yates from St. Petersburg, Florida. Oh, yeah. JY in the house from South St. Pete. Not too far from the firehouse. See, I got a good memory for an old guy, James. Or I'm catching up to you. I know you may be 90, but I'm pushing 75. I'm going to catch you. All right. Deborah Long is here. Brenda Ross is here. John Barilla, our resident baritone, is here. Patience is here. And Roy Davies is here. Angela Lalane, which I mentioned moments ago, is here. Let's take a peek and make sure I got everybody. Okay, here we go. I believe I did. That's page 1. Here's page 2. Uh-oh. Page 2. Brenda Ross is here. As I got John. Brenda Ross is here. Let's see. What do we got here? Come on. Let that in. Let that in. All right. We'll say a few more hellos a little bit later, if we may. Let me get out of this section and let's go back to business here. And here we go. All right. As we mentioned, we're talking milestones tonight. We're not going to talk very long. We've already gone about 18 minutes, so I'm about over my time limit. But we'll be a bit. We will be a bit brief. Too many B's tonight in our discussion, because we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear from each one of you. If you want to be heard, you're in the right spot. This is the one chat, variety chat as we're known, where everyone's welcome, number one. Number two, everyone is welcome to come on the panel. What do you think about that? I think that's pretty groovy myself. And that might be a song, John, Groovy, if you remember that one. Because we want to hear from many of you during our broadcast in the chat, if you like, or we'd like to hear your thoughts as well as in community time with as many of you who want to be joining the panel. We love it. We'll be talking milestones and we'll be talking new tops. Now, I'm going to go just a few more minutes. I don't want to give you all the tops, the new tops that I have listed, because that takes away the thunder of the thunderous, and you are the thunderous out there in attendee land, and we want to hear from you. So I'll just mention ONPASSIVE kicked off in July of 2018, and ONPASSIVE began, I think we were called Go Founders at the time, or it was called Go Founders, and it was with a $97 US dollar sign-up fee plus a $5 fee for the fine folks at the merchant processing area. All right. Now, back then, and we'll just be brief here, back then the movement was known as Go Founders. And as time went on and things evolved, as we say, we grew and became ONPASSIVE finally, as we knew it then. It was a company that would help small to medium businesses with their day-to-day activities. Well, a lot's changed since then, don't you think, Lynn? Mm-hmm. I mean, big changes. So a lot has changed from the name of the movement to what we are known as global affiliates. So have become. So I just want to mention just 2 nuggets, and that's it. And then we're going to come speak with you folks. Here they are. First off, 2018, founding members went from 1 to approximately 2,500. Ooh. And then made some rather drastic jumps, a few slowdowns, and then it grew and grew and grew. And I'm just going to mention one other milestone, and then we're going to turn it over to you guys, since we've been on almost 30 minutes. 2019 brought founding members, it grew in numbers to approximately 70,000. Wow. Towards the end of the year. When we came in, I think there was under 30,000. It was in the 20,000s plus range. So we've got a lot to talk about tonight. And I'm going to mention just one more milestone, and then we want to hear from you. One more, that's it. And I'm going to give myself the hook, and I'll be out of here. 2020 founding members grew in numbers to approximately, get this now, 313,000 founders.
Oh,
What do you think about that, Ms. Nakamoto?
that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of folks. And we're not going to tell you or talk to you about any more of the growth. We don't want to talk about any more of the new tops. We want to hear from you, and that's the way we're going to do it tonight. So remember this, remember it well, remember it often. You can get anything that you want at Ashmo Forest Restaurant. Yeah. And all are welcome. We want as many of you to join the panel as want to. So we're going to kick it off here in about 1 minute. So listen to this. Listen well. Here's how we do that. Lynn has a button upper left, as you hosts know who host OConnect, where she'll click on it, and it's a little man with a RCA speaker sticking out of his ear. It looks like kind of like this. Yeah, it looks exactly like that, actually. And it's like a broadcast speaker. Well, that's a speaker link request. All you have to do is click on that. It pops up, as you guys who've done OConnect know, on Lynn's screen, because she's the host. We don't have a second host tonight that I know of. Up on her screen on the top right. Okay, so she'll know who's coming and when you're coming, and then I'll greet each and every one of you. Now, we've had as many, believe it or not, we've had as many as 38. 38, that's 38, not 28 or 18 or 08, 38. So come on and join us. We'd love to have you. We want to hear from each and every one of you if you want to be heard. If you don't want to be heard, but you want to be seen, put your video on. If you don't want to be heard or seen, type in the chat. You've got choices at RobLynn Live, and that's how we do it. What say you, Lynn? Over to you.
Yeah, so the instructions for how to come to the panel are in the ticker below. So basically all you got to do is, once I enable the feature to bring people into the panel, you just click on that icon and we will see your request and bring you right in.
And there's 44 on YouTube right now, and 51. That's 95 any way you slice it.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't I-95, Chris. This is a flat out 95 folks have joined us on RobLynn Live. Thank you very much to everybody. Let's see if we can go over 100. I think we can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lynn, the ball is in your court, and I will say hello to folks.
All right, we got 5 people coming in.
Already?
Already.
Woohoo, Nelly.
We have Fern LaHaye. Welcome, Fern. And Deborah Long. We have Isabel Bailey and Cisa Weir. And we have Mel Marcano. Welcome, everybody. Don
Hello,
Swihart.
everybody. There's Fern. Hello. Cecil Weir's in the house. Here we go. Yeah.
Hello. And we got John JJB Tinman.
All right. As long as with Mel Marcano and Don Swihart and the one and only, the captain himself, DL McConaughey, who's here.
Greg Hill coming in.
Greg Hill in the house, a gifter from the San Juan Islands of Washington State. 3 hours earlier.
Carmela's coming in.
Carmela, does she realize how early it is in Israel? I think she does. So here
Cynthia
comes Carmela.
Deering and Greg Lakin.
All right, CD is here as well. All righty dighty. Let's see who else is coming to the panel. I think we're going to have a big night of panelists.
Yeah, hopefully. Come on down, you guys. Come on down.
There he is. Hello, Mr. Hill. Welcome, 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 brother. Glad you're here. Greg Lakin is in the house. All right, Greg. If you can shoot your video on, that's good. If you can't, don't worry about it. But we'd like to hear from you tonight. All right, all right, all right. I've got some signing going on between
Got
Mr.
some,
Hill and Mr. Weir, it looks like.
Francis Tate's coming in.
Francis Tay in the house. All right, the seafood master himself is here from sunny Singapore. Hello, Francis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if you got any more.
No, that's it for now.
That's it for now. Okay, there's 43 watching us on YouTube. Hello, Greg. We see you loud and clear. And John Barillo, we see you as well. Cynthia Deering in the house. Mel Marcano, of course. And me, I'm your host, Bob Barker. Oh, no, I'm not Bob. Rob Gorman. Mad Hatter, Bob Barker. Oh, my goodness. That's a blast from the past. All right. I see you, Sifu. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome.
And we have Charlie Ellis coming in.
Charles Ellis, also known as Bo, and Bo knows. Charlie Ellis in the house. All right, this is going to be fun tonight because we know some of you have been around since 2018. Some of you have been around since 19, some from 20, some from 21, 22, and that's it. That's when it got cut off. I think it was June 22 when it was cut off, if I'm not mistaken. So we want to hear from all of you. If you don't feel like talking, don't raise your hand. If you do feel like talking, raise your hand. And maybe a little while later, we'll bring a few people on as co-hosts, maybe in a little bit. But we'd like to get a lot of opinions and thoughts on milestones. Now, we're very proud of our milestone within ONPASSIVE. We got started, not that it's that important, but it was March 16th or 17th for both of us. And the rest is history of 2019. So we've seen the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, the delays and not delays. We've seen it all. And we've heard it all, actually. I know it sounds like that's not possible, but as many webinars as Lynn and I go to, especially Ms. Nakamoto, we've heard it all pretty much, from the nay to the yay. And we hear more yay now than we have ever. So I'd say we are on the cusp. We are on the tip. We're at the tip of the iceberg. Somebody mentioned that today, the tip of the iceberg, and that is very true. There's important dates coming up in the next couple of weeks. It was mentioned by Mr. Mafara towards the end of the month, the 18th and 25th. I would say the 25th will be the biggest date, from the 25th to the 30th. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and keep your ears open. And if you're deaf, we'll sign it to you because we want everybody to know. We'll shout it, and we'll shout it in sign, and we'll shout it in voice. You can count on that from us. All right, this is still today's news today. We want to be current as we can. Thank you for those of you who put up the background. It's marvelous. It's wonderful. I see Gustavo has joined the party. Welcome, Gustavo. And wait a minute. Oh, why can't I see his name?
Washim.
Washim, okay, Washim is here. Welcome, sir, from Bangladesh. I'd know that flag anywhere. You can't fool Robbie boy. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, so here's the deal. Those of you who are here on the panel, is anyone else coming briefly?
No, not.
Okay, not yet. So those of you on the panel will have the opportunity to put in the chat, if you like, milestones within ONPASSIVE, whether it's the exact date when ONPASSIVE started in July of 18, or whether it's when we reached 1 million, or when we reached 100,000. I'm not here to steal your thunder. I'm here to have you guys tell us the milestones. So I told you a couple, and I don't want to go any further than that. I have a list. If you miss any, don't be surprised if old Robbie boy comes through for us. But it's more important we hear from you guys, as I mentioned. So I'm not to take my hat off and show my head anymore. I've got the executive producer has taken me to task on that. And now, not only does she have an elbow, she's got a cow prod. And if any of you are from the country, you know what a cow prod is. And I don't need to be cow prodded with that little zzz, zzz. So I'll do my best to do my best. So, that all being said, I'm going to pull up on my screen so I can see who all are the participants. So bear with me. I got to expand the screen, and I'm going to pull up. Here we are, participants. Okie dokie smoky. And right now we have 59 here, and we have 41 there. So if you add the two of those, you get 100. So we've got 100 people tuned in to RobLynnLive.com, and we're glad. We appreciate that very much. All right. Checking for hands. It looks like right out of the chute, we got Greg Lakin. Go ahead, Greg. Love to hear from you tonight, buddy. Unmute, please.
Okay. Can you hear me?
You're audible and loud and clear.
Okay. Well, I joined this great organization. When I first came back to town. Well, actually not to town. I live out in boondocks, but you know, I know that this will work. Give or take maybe a bunch of years. That when thought of joining me here, but it doesn't really matter. I have another thing that is hooked up. Actually, I had three accounts, but I gave one away because I couldn't afford then it was $300 a piece to join, and I was only making SSI money. So, but anyway, things are looking good for the future.
All right, Greg. Sounds good to me. Sounds like a milestone is when you came to ONPASSIVE. That's a nice milestone. And we're tomorrow night. And keep this under the hat. Don't tell anybody, even though there's 100 and some odd people here. We're going to be talking about your milestones, whether it be life milestones or your milestone within ONPASSIVE. So tune in for that tomorrow night. But tonight, we're talking ONPASSIVE milestones. So I'm going to do my little scrolling thing and see if I see any hands. Oh, you're doing it to me again, kids. I don't see any hands. I know somebody's going to raise their hand.
It's like milestones. You're asking them for their opinion on passive milestones.
What are the ONPASSIVE milestones? Yes, that is the question of the night.
Anita's coming in, by the way, everyone. Anita Frauenshaw.
She is?
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. I think we're going. All right, we're going to Canada, and we're going to speak with, or she's going to speak with us, Melanie Marcano. Go ahead, Double Mel.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Lynn.
And by the way, I don't know what the female version of Sifu is, but you're becoming a Sifu. As in training. You're doing a bang-up job.
Thank you, but I'm still undergraduate person. I have a long way to go.
Oh, but you're on the right track, and people have noticed that around the globe, I guarantee it. They know who you are. So keep up the good work, and talk to us about milestones, will you?
Thank you. I'll accept that, Rob. Thank you. Yeah, a few years ago, ONPASSIVE, as you said, 2018, which I wasn't part of as yet because I joined in 2020. They were developing. Actually, they started developing an innovative way for technology to come to us around the globe, and ONPASSIVE being the way it is now from then has grown a lot. I have seen so much progress during the years that I've been there, and in ourselves, in the technology part of ONPASSIVE itself, all the tools, and they have come from there. It was at first meeting on Zoom. That's in the milestone, meeting on Zoom, to now meeting on our own platform. That's one of those biggies. And we were working with tools within Zoom. Now we have tools of our own to work with and be, I don't want to say experts, but be motivators with those tools, like to show it to the outside world. And coming a long way too is ONPASSIVE being such a big global movement that we have so many people, so many different faces, races, nationalities, that we come together and we are learning and growing with each other. We are doing so much. So right there in itself, this is a milestone from where we had been to where we are now. I am impressed with ONPASSIVE, even if we don't see the apples yet, which everybody is asking about, but it will come. We have grown a lot within those years that I've been in ONPASSIVE, and I'm thankful to be part of this big global group of family and to know so many people around the world, around the globe, really and truly. So that is how you call it? That is a milestone from where we
All
were
right.
to where we are now. It's a milestone for me.
All right. So from where we were with one founding member who I happen to know his name, but he'll remain anonymous for now, to now where we're well over 1,400,000, which to use a phrase I've heard a couple times, not too shabby. All right. Well, thank you, Mel. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.
And we've got a couple of hands raised. We'll go left to right. It'll be easier on me. We'll go first to Jillian, then Charlie, and then Anita. Go ahead, Miss Jillian, with your milestones.
Hi, everyone. I just jotted down a few things then. Not really anything specific, but generally speaking, there have been many milestones and new tops created within ONPASSIVE. From founders, all the founding members who are helping and supporting the company's vision and mission, plus beginning the marketing process too. It's been a huge milestone just with the founding members alone. And when you think of all the company's structure, the step-by-step process to create and build the ecosystem of product solutions, the OES, everything they've added on, all the media teams, the IT teams, the compounded marketing campaigns, the many locations worldwide and expanding, including the highest offices in the Burj Khalifa, the many light show displays on the Burj Khalifa, the partnerships that have been formed as well. And being a part of everything that's the future will be a huge milestone as we see it unfold, and being a part of all the technology that's coming too. And I love Mr. Ash's and the tech team's vision, creativity, and implementation to build and deliver the finest technology products to the internet. The internet and latest advancements are both powerful technologies, and they're all milestones. Everyone is strategic, and I'm really happy to be a part of history in the making. And it's a really exciting time for brand ambassadors as well as the world, so we can access the world's latest technology from a single sign-on, sign-out, which it will be just tops it off.
Well, all right. That's. I think you've hit on a few there. Let's. I think you could go on and probably name them all, but let's share the wealth a little bit here. Let's go to, if you don't mind, and we'd like to hear from you as time goes on tonight. Let's go to Charles Ellis of Bay Haven. Go ahead, sir.
South Haven, Mississippi.
Just
Hello,
a little
everyone.
bit north of Bay Haven. That's right. I knew it was South Haven. Go
How's
ahead, Charles.
everybody?
All right,
Uh,
man.
okay. Yeah, I just want to say I think I started in I believe it was 2020. Good friend of mine. We had a couple of experiences in the past with a couple of businesses which worked well until all of a sudden. But he introduced me to ONPASSIVE. Whenever he called me, it have to be good news. I'm just happy that he did introduce me to ONPASSIVE. I work a lot, but when I get the opportunity, you know, I'll come aboard and try to catch a couple of webinars. But as time went on, man, you know, I get in, watch a couple of replays. I'll take a look at everyone, listen to everyone. Wouldn't come out of my shell. Get to meet beautiful people all over the world. Got Big John, Mel, Big Francis, Big Chris, Big RobLynn. I mean, you guys are. I expect to see you every evening, man. You know, I'm just listening. I'm learning a lot. You know, a lot of input, learning a lot of information concerning the business, OConnect, and I'm just soaking it in, man. You know, I'm just enjoying. I'm very patient, and I believe in the process, and just looking forward to the future with you guys. Can't wait
All
to meet
right.
all of you.
All right. We're going to have one great big party. Well, there'll be more than one party, but I think we'll all move around and do some partying for sure.
Yeah.
Charlie, what would you say is the biggest milestone you've witnessed with ONPASSIVE? What's the most significant one you've seen since you've been here?
Well, when I first started, I think I was having so much issue with my computer. I went through, I think, 3 of them. I was having issues with connecting to the webinars, but I think perhaps OConnect with the the ability to relate to with a number of people all over, family members, and I'm just looking forward to being able to meet one of my ONPASSIVE family members online to get a little more experience and knowledge of OConnect and moving forward. You know, us as ONPASSIVE members, man, I think it's important for us to help one another and make it easier for one another, because I'm sure there's many members who is kind of still confused or not confused, but would like to know a little more. But it's RobLynn, you know, you guys, you do an incredible job, man. I have much respect for what you do, giving us the opportunity to give them a platform to speak and state issues or concerns that we have. That's good stuff, man. And I like that a lot. So, man, I'm excited, man.
Good stuff, man. We're excited for you. We're excited for all of us. And speaking of excitement, now get a load of this. We have 52 on YouTube and 74 here. That's 126 watching this shindig. Not too freaking shabby. That's pretty good stuff, and we owe that to you guys out there in Radio Land. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to go, let's see. We'll go Anita, and then I think Dawn and DL had your hand up. I don't know if it disappeared, but I'll be glad to have you, we'll be happy to have you speak. And then after Dawn would be Gustavo. So go ahead, Anita, please.
Hello, everybody. I'm just so excited. Every time I get on here, I think these people are so wonderful. Rob and Lynn have made my life so beautiful in the last 2 years since you started your show. And to be a founder was an exciting thing, but I was legally blind at the time and I couldn't use a computer. And I kind of forgot a lot about the computer. But just listening to the chat at night on RobLynn was a milestone in my life, because it made me realize that I could be joined with other people and comment and talk to other people all over the world. And it was just so exciting.
Did you
Then,
ever think that you'd be able to speak to somebody in Canada without calling them on the phone?
no, I
India
did
without calling them on the phone?
no.
Singapore without calling them on the phone?
Or
Right here.
Francis Tay being able to help me with a background that I don't know a thing about computers, and he got it. I didn't have it
Right.
on tonight, but I just am tickled to be here.
All right.
But
Well, thank you.
the
Go ahead.
milestone, I just want to keep talking about a milestone for another minute.
Of course.
Okay, the milestone that is the most important to me is when we were all there sharing our beautiful camaraderie with Carmela. Because she said, the first time I ever met her, she said, I wouldn't be able to stand the bombing at night if I didn't have the love of the ONPASSIVE family in the daytime. And I will never forget her saying that. And I thought, what a way to bring the world together in peace and love. And that's what Ash Mafara had intended to do. And to me, that's a milestone, just to hear from one little gal over there in a war-torn country where, I'm sorry, but there's some stuff coming down on my phone. That's why I think I'm getting covered up. But anyway,
All right.
just to
Well,
be,
she's not as little as you think. I think she's 6'6". She's pretty tall.
well,
No, she's not 6'6", but we
well,
appreciate that. Thank you,
and
Anita.
John
Hope you'll stick
Barilla,
around tonight. And
night after
Barilla.
night after night, John Barilla trying to help me see how to get on here. And between him and Lynn and you, I mean, it's a miracle because I'm still computer illiterate, but I'm learning. And
Oh,
that's
you're
the
doing
main
better
thing.
every day.
You're never too old to learn.
Yeah, I
And
understand that
I've
one.
been through some health issues, and I just keep going over the speed bumps and just keep on going and keep on going. I'm driving now and I got my eyes back. I can see.
Ain't no
And
stopping you now. Look out. I'm going to
watch
not be
out
on
because I got rid of the
I-75, though.
cancer on my face last week. So I'm ready to go. And
All right. Well,
the
you're
brain
ready to
is still
rumble
here.
then. Good stuff. Thank you
Love
for
y'all.
being here. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Anita. We love you right back. All right. Let's go to Dawn and DL if they're still ready to rumble. Go ahead, kids.
Yeah, thanks, RobLynn. Everybody on the panel and in the chat as well. I came in January of 2019, so I remember quite a few milestones, actually. The first being where they simply just named ONPASSIVE. I mean, it was originally prior to that, it was Go Founders and O Founders. But yeah, I definitely remember that. And I remember the original leadership council, what they called the leadership council back then. There was only like 6 people on that. And I recall 4 of them, I think, and I can't remember the other 2. But as far as other milestones go, you got the train station in Dubai, you got the Burj Khalifa there, got the supercar Majlis, and you got the GITEX exhibition there in Dubai also. So the biggest milestone, at least currently, I would think, would be the enhancement on the OConnect itself. I think that's really, really close to going commercial. So that's a big milestone, in my opinion. Back to you,
That's
Rob.
world shattering, isn't it? Don't you think?
I agree. Yes.
All right. Did Dawn want to make a comment on milestones, or we'll come back to her in a little bit?
Do you want to make a comment?
Okay, you got muted. Go ahead, Dawn.
Okay. I came in kind of late, and I'm really glad that I did get into ONPASSIVE. But I think a milestone for me is finding you and Lynn on YouTube.
You never
And
know
I've
where
been
we're
with you
going to
ever
show up.
since that point. I got on, I found you, and I thought, well, gee, I'm going to listen to them for a while. And from that point on, I've been with you all the way. So
We appreciate that. We appreciate that very much. Well, all right. Let's see. We've got three hands up. Gustavo, you're next on The Price is Right. Go ahead, Gustavo. We're talking milestones tonight within OnPassive.
Great, brothers and big family. How you doing? I want to share one thing that for me, I think so that will got to be very positive. I have a call from Germany and a very good friend of mine, and he spoke me about OnPassive in in the end of 22, I think so. So I start to research what will go to be the future of the tech sector, and I got deeply, and I say, wow, that is will go to be the future. So what I want to share is that for more than 14 years, I prayed to the Lord that give me an opportunity within a company or whatever business that He want, that I can give my life to serve and to give and to bless. So for all this time of years, um, I have the opportunity to hear the first time to Ash. And I say before I met him in one Werner, Lord, if you want that I will go to be here, let me know. So when he appeared and says the five first words, the Holy Spirit say me, here I want you. So for me it was let's say the most emotional moment in my life after 14 years praying that know clearly that here in OnPassive is what where I have to be. So when I started to see and to feel the whole journey with that unity, with that love, I said, okay, I'm ready. What do you want to that I do? And I start to learn and to meet people uh, around the world because I was in different webinars and daily a lot of times, and it was more and more and more in. And this the love that I have for OnPassive is so deeply that I have never, because I have a lot of experiences, whatever in the let's say in the business world, but I have never felt so deeply with love to serve the world with through this company, amazing company. So
Nice. Nice to
when
hear. Oh, yeah.
we are really clear that we are here, and one word that Ash said one time for a long time, he said, if you are clear in your mind why you are here, and this is not the money, because if you put your mind in money, so this is not your place. And for me, it was again a confirmation what the Lord saved me for this long time years, praying that He want that I want to be in a place to serve, to give,
All right.
to share, and that is my motivation. Seeing all the things about the technology and what will go to be, but this is one thing that we have to be sure that is this is the unique company that we can go forward. What we have to do in this life is just put our heart and our mind to serve and to bless, and that is it.
All right, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Well said. Very well said. And we appreciate you coming. I say you're here about every night. We appreciate that. So thank you, Gustavo. We're now going to go over to Carmela in Israel. Go ahead, Ms. Schwartz. Fire, 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 fire. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I
Hello.
want to thank Anita for mentioning my name. I want to thank RobLynn. Without you, I wasn't who I am now. I want to thank the Sifu Francis for all the technology, university technology that he teach me. I want to thank Asmu Farah for his vision to bring it on. And I went to ONPASSIVE in October 2020. There was nothing except vision. A week after, we had the first website. And I remember myself jumping like a small child, so happy that it started. And since then, I'm on that process every day, few hours a day, enjoying, find many beautiful soul all over around the globe, which come and join me and feel me and my situation. It's not it's for me, it's a lot because it keeps me alive. It keeps me a thumbs up. It keeps me smiling. And I really appreciate you all for all your taking care and prayers for me. And I believe all your prayer help me and my all country. So thank you very, very much.
Okay. Thank you, Carmela. We appreciate that. And Pedro, okay, Pedro's coming in. But in the meantime, Carmela, where in the world are the roses? You haven't had any roses in about 2 weeks. I'm going into
I
rose
must say
withdrawal.
I have problem with my garden now. No roses, but they starting growing in few. Oh, she have a beautiful flower for me. Thank you, Anita.
Very nice. Okay, so
I
in a
have
couple of weeks.
new roses on the way to come soon. When
All
they
right.
will come, there will be many in many colors. I will put them on.
Ooh. All right, I'm a rose kind of guy, so all right, we'll see you in a little bit. Don't go away. I know it's early there.
Okay,
Have a cup of coffee. You'll be all right. Have a cup of coffee. In fact, speaking
thank
of
you.
coffee, I got a big in here. I got the big daddy mug tonight. All right. Let's now go to Mel, shall we?
Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Again, milestones from since 2020 August to now. I mean, I met great acquaintances, great friends along the way. We are able to converse one-on-one, and Rob and Lynn, number one, Francis Tay and Chris Tiezo. I learned so much from you all. That's a milestone in itself. I learned so much from you all. I mean, if the intent of what you have taught, if I were to have learned it online, I would pay a fortune because I did before. So thank you. And that is a milestone for me. I have learned along the way, and not just learn, put it into practice, because the way you teach, the way Chris helps, yeah, it is you guys do it with heart, with passion. And people like Jillian, Camilla, you didn't mention me, but Camilla, Jillian, John, and who else that I speak with one-on-one. Thank you all for being my friend. Thank you for being there with me or there for me. We can exchange conversations. And there's many others that I have spoken to, or Greg, and even Chris, one-on-one. So thank you for all you've done, and thank you for the time that we have met, and still continuing the friendship, and making it seamless for me, because globally, it's not just Canada, it's globally, that we have met. And without ONPASSIVE, I would not have met or run into you all. Even Dawn and Dee, well, Dawn I spoke with, I think I did, Dawn. So thank you very much for us all together being a big family. I feel like, I tell people, like, I have a lot of brothers and sisters in one big platform. That's how my description for ONPASSIVE. Even today, I went and run an errand, and I run into some guys from India or Pakistan, wherever they're from. And they all welcome me like, as if they are the part of ONPASSIVE, like the guys we meet on the, the lives from India. And I said, you know what? It's my time to meet all you brothers from India because we are like a family. I told them I have a whole sea of family brothers from India, and now I'm with you guys, and they all come. It's almost like they want to hug, and it makes me feel good. So without ONPASSIVE, I would not have been able to express myself in that type of manner, and I would not have been able to gain the skills that I gained that, like I said, I would have paid a fortune for. And this is no joke because I have paid a fortune for doing online courses, such as similar to ONPASSIVE. And to top it, what's his name? Mr. Ashmore.
That's him.
I'm not giving a speech, but I'm saying the truth. When I first met Mr. Ashmore, the down to earth, mingle with all of us, in the middle of all of us. That's the first CEO I've came across. The others are hiding behind the scenes. You hear the names, they'll appear once in a while, but Ash was there with us on so many webinars, for a long time, sitting with us, joking with us. So that is a big milestone. We take it for granted and we think, okay, what's happening? Like it's not happening. It is happening. We've seen the change. We've seen the change from the time it started to now. Our own platform, our own tools. This is a milestone and it's coming. It's getting better. It's going up there. It's going to the top. And like what's his name? Gustavo said in his dream. I have said that over and over. I've seen where I was going even before ONPASSIVE name came about. It showed me the name of what I should name my business, and that I'm keeping. It is my story and it is true, and I'm gonna keep it. And I know that had to lead me into such a global business, ONPASSIVE. I thank you, Rob, for giving me that little time.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, now this may be a record and this may be a milestone. This is the 600th show. 80 right here on OConnect and 54. We're at 134 right now, and that's a tribute to all of you for spreading the good word about what we're trying to do, RobLynn Live and OES. And speaking of OES, Anita, I see your hand. I want to mention a milestone in Lynn and mine on Passive Lives, and that's when we happened on Mr. Sifu himself, Francis Tay. And we started attending, if I'm not mistaken, Francis, some of your classrooms, especially the Tuesday morning. I think it was at 8 back then, Tuesday at 8. And we've known you now, it's got to be coming close to 2 years, I would say. And a milestone that was our milestone in ONPASSIVE. But a milestone for ONPASSIVE, Francis, is when you started several years ago doing your classes, where you can tell me to shush, but I think it needs to be known. Francis has been doing now, he's done the classes on Saturday morning for some time now. And this has brought people from Singapore and other countries in together to be ONPASSIVians, to be global affiliates. And Francis, you embody I'll get off my soapbox in a minute. You embody the spirit of what ONPASSIVE is and what we should be as a global affiliate. So we appreciate that, Francis. And just wanted to tell you that's a milestone in our lives with ONPASSIVE. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob, for your.
I should have taken a breath.
Thank you for your kind words. I think you made a milestone in my life too. Coming on the May the 13th in one of our shows and say that can we invite you to RobLynn Live? And to be honest, I always want to be part of John Beretta monitor team, the chat room monitor team. And I just wonder, how do I get in touch with John? And here you are, you come and invite me to your RobLynn Live. And that is where our family start, our relationship start, And then there I met John, met the Bruce, Christine, and the rest. I said, these are international icon that I always stare at the screen. And today I can talk to them. Like Mel say, you go to India, you can talk to people now, And it's good to have milestone. I think ONPASSIVE has laid out a lot of personal milestone to you, in your opinion. But let's put the milestone as a stepping stone for the coming chapter, coming life, that you have. The milestone is not to stumble you, but it's to help you to go up, as the topic goes, top after top, help you to climb higher and higher. My journey in ONPASSIVE is a very, very curious one, because my sponsor, which is Miss Toy Him, said that you better join in, because I was an internet marketer many years ago, and of course, like many others, many of you been scammed. You throw away everything. After you've been scammed, you throw all the notes away. So I threw all the notes away, and I thought that this is my last time I touch internet things, Internet of Things. And there you come with this lady say that ONPASSIVE is going to launch in 14 days. Please join it back, So I came in, and good things that I take her word as a joke, but the joke become a serious one, And now we've made a 13 coming. It's my 1 year in RobLynn Live, and looking back, you guys are the confirmation of what God has changed in my life. As an introvert, not only introvert, actually I got a short tongue. When I speak, I stammer, yeah. But God have always comfort me that the moment you speak in the public, that is the miracle that I'm going to put in your life. So every day I have a miracle in front of you. If you look at the classes I conduct, you think I'm an expert. Actually, I tremble. I was very nervous every time I come out to say something. But God has strengthened me, given me grace to move on day after day in the webinar that we have. So I encourage you. You are seeing a person who know nothing about internet marketing. Just because of you, I learn more as I go on to explain some of the subject that you are learning today. It's just we are all learning together. The thing that touched me most in ONPASSIVE is of course the family here, right? I believe you know this statement. Normally at home you talk to your family more than you talk to your friend. But ONPASSIVE has changed the whole thing. The people you talk on the screen today in the webinar here, I think you've been talking to ONPASSIVian more than you talk to your own family members. Even you can keep the time, you keep on time. When a family member say dinner time is 6 o'clock, you may be coming here 6:30, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But in the webinar, you come out on time. That shows how the relationship, the value of each other, you and me, is so important. We want to come here because it's important to be here, to be part of the ONPASSIVian family. So I want to say also congratulations to your 600 chapter or version that you have in RobLynn Live. Thank you, Rob and Lynn. Finally, I want to say that what Ash Mufara, like Mel say about the CEO, I have been under a CEO in one company, which is the music company, Hosanna Music. I have been in this company for 7 years as a general manager. Just one day with Ash Mufara, the hour that he spent in the webinar is enough for me to measure the seven days of hours that I see my CEO. So that is why I was so moved by Ash. As a CEO, he don't just come up for a few seconds or a few minutes to talk to you on the phone, but he come up and sit with you and as a friend share with you. So the two statements that Ash put in the webinar, I think you all know. First, he used, "I am your friend." Yeah? Every night he come onto the webinar, he said, "I am your friend." And the recent one, if you catch it properly, Ash say, "I am born to change your life." So this is a very powerful statement that a CEO had made publicly, that he is born to change our life. Trust the system, trust the process, and write a new chapter for yourself. Thank you, Lord.
All right, Francis. Thank you. Thank you, CP. That was very kind of you and spot on with regard to what's going on within ONPASSIVE. Anita, before we come back to you for a second go round, I'd like to go to Greg Hill and then we'll come to you if that's all right. All right, Greg, you're on, brother.
You can hear me, I guess?
Yes, and you thought I was sleeping this whole time, didn't you?
I don't think that. You probably need some sleep, but I doubt that you're sleeping.
I'm pumped tonight. This is all good. This milestone.
Well, yeah, this is an excellent way to start to end the evening for me. It's been a long day. I've enjoyed my day and thinking about and going back through some things and even talking with you earlier. And as far as looking top after top, I started off like I was talking with you in 19, and I gave this whole thing of ONPASSIVE to happen. I said that we wouldn't launch after I heard about what we were doing and actually launching the business. I said, well, I'm going to give it. This is my last go around with any kind of internet business. And that was one of the things I liked was the fact that it was a business. And it wasn't one of these, the rest of it. It was a real business going to sell something online. And that product is something I didn't want to have to carry. And but it's a digital product. So that was such a cool feature. But anyway, looking at this whole situation in 2020, in 19, when I got started, like I said, it was going to be 3 to 5 years before we even launch a product. I said, I'm going to give myself a chance this time. And I'm going to look at it as this is my last business. I'm 70 now. And I started here with this 4 years and 5 months ago, where it is right now. So I said, I'm going to keep track of everything I possibly can with what the time I'm given, so I can look at where we've been and what we've been doing and that kind of thing. And so today, after I talked with, I was texting with Lynn earlier about what subject, and she brought this one up, and I said, well, whatever, that's a great one. But I started thinking to be able to look back now, I have something to look back on. And a lot of people here also have a lot of good memories and things to look back on, and the different tops that we've seen happen, from the Burj Khalifas to just, changing from O founders to our new OES. That was a milestone in itself. Getting the new back office, I thought, wow, what a trip. The only problem with that was I lost a lot of friends that I was in contact with because I was continually on there. And there's some that have just never, after that happened, they never came back to the situation, to the OES, and started pounding back into it. And I keep trying to bring them in if I see and tell them about the RobLynn Live show. This is a great family show. So a new top all the time. And that's all I've seen in the last 4 years and 4 months. And I wrote down a couple things. I have, like I said, I have papers, lists of dates and times and everything from until we made it to the last day of June 23rd, June the 23rd, that was on 2023. We actually closed the positions available, the accounts, and we had that 1,400,000 and some people. So I was pretty pumped about that whole thing. But I saved stuff, and as I started going through today, Rob reminded me, hey, you know, maybe I need to take a look, because I remember writing down notes, and I haven't had a whole lot of time today because I made 2 videos I want to show you guys today. And later on, after we get back into our community time, which would be fun. But anyway, one of the things I thought was interesting that I wrote down was when the first time Ash said, "We are a movement." And we are a movement. And he wrote it down on this was at 8:36 p.m. We had 97,169 people at the time, and it was on a Zoom call. I didn't write the date on that darn thing right here. I got it written down here, but I had it on another deal. But I think that was 2021, if I remember right. Can't remember, but anyway, I got everything written down. So that was one of the things I thought was interesting, as far as being a time, you know, what we looking back on the time, what he had said. And then the other thing was, I was wondering about, I think another top and a milestone would have been the first day we launched ONPASSIVE. I mean, the first day we launched the OES, or I should say OConnect, the first time it came out. I can't remember that. I didn't write it down. I think that was a great, you know, milestone when we did that. You know, there's other milestones I have with numbers, and I told you some of those, and you can review that, Rob. I don't want to take any of that thunder away from you. But anyway, those are just a few little things. And then later on, and if anybody's listening here, and also the people who are in the back, I really love you guys, and take that chance to come on up there. It's not going to hurt you. We're a bunch of nice people, actually. And come on tonight. I'm sitting down here looking at 203 people on our OConnect. It's what it says, 203. Now I'm hoping this thing is right. And
I think you're right. Unbelievable.
I'm going, wow, this is a milestone right now from what I can see. And I just really appreciate, I wanted to say thank you so much to Francis Tay. You know, brother, you called it right. You're doing it right. And it's about other people, and the timing, God has that in his hands. We know that. And same with Mel, she knows that as well. And many people here do know that as well. And there's so many people. I love you. And each one of you are creating your own new tops all the time. Today I saw a new top with Melanie. I didn't know that was happening. That was a surprise, but that was great. And shoot, I was like, wow, I love it. So new top for you, Mel. Thumbs up on that. I love you. Thank you. And never stop and keep going. And I don't know what else to go to at this point here. I'll stop, let somebody else get in and play around and have some fun. But when we get into the community time, please make me a co-host, and I'll share 2 videos I really want to share about the RobLynn live show.
Okay.
I made you co-host.
You're a co-host already. We'll come back to you in just a short. Let's go, Anita. You're next. Go ahead, Anita. Round 2. What's up? Unmute. Unmute. There you go.
Okay. I'm sorry. There's so many milestones when you think about it now. When I first started out and I was told about ONPASSIVE, and then I listened to Ash Mafar talk and all the different things that they were in the back office that we could look and see the different platforms. But when they started Oh Bless, my brain just went up in the air, because I thought, oh, that's going to be something I can do. I can really get these people together that are homeless. And I mean, I just had a vision of all this that I wanted to participate in. And then, of course, when it was Academy time, I thought, oh, my goodness, I can learn something. I bet you they'll teach me a class on holy mackerel. Maybe they'll teach me a class on herbs or something. Maybe they'll teach me a class on how to get healthy without going to the doctor, and all these different platforms as they came out. And as people started talking about them, to me, those were all milestones, because I really got excited. And I went over to our county, and I got one of the head of the county commission not the county commission, the veterans, to get involved into this. And I said, you can do anything in the whole county now We can start out in the county. We can help the homeless. We can help this. We can help that. And I mean, I'm like, my brain never stopped. But then I had to learn the technology, and I thought, oh, you know, oh. But OConnect connected everything. OConnect is the secret that Ash Mufareh had in his mind that would blow up the internet. And I know that's a milestone in itself, because just to have everybody have their opinions valued among friends, what we can do to help one another, because we want to help every single country, every person in every country that we can help. We all have that drive, just like Ash Mufareh. We love people and we want to help them. We want to raise up the world, right? And like Gustav said, we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose on this earth. And if we can spread even prayers for one another, you know, when there's a tsunami or where there's a hurricane or where there's this, just the fact that we can bring God into this with us and love one another and have peace, that's Ash Mufareh's thoughts. He wanted to do that from the very get-go. He wanted to make the world a better place, and he's doing it. And we're able to participate in it. And I hope I can learn some more technology, but I just want to thank you for listening to me. Because Mel,
All right.
Mel, thank you too for all that you do. That's all I'm going to say for tonight. But I love
All
you.
right. Well, stick around. You don't have to go night yet. You've got
I
a little
won't.
time. It's
No,
only
I like
9:30.
it. Listen.
All right. You need to be a night owl like the rest of us. All right. Now, I had seen moments ago, I saw Gustavo's hand. Now I don't see him here. Are you here, Gustavo?
Yes, my friend. Yes, first of all, Anita, you are so lovely. You remind me of my mother, and
Oh, thank you.
wow, you touched me a lot. Okay, so what I want to share also is that if we understand the word that I think so that clarify who is on passive is this word unique. And what is unique? And if any here can bring a company like OnPassive, offering to the world, one of the important things that we never think is that we will have in the future, when we are in the market around the world, is that the humanity today have during the time a lot losing the free time to invest in the families, in the friends, in hobbies, whatever is the free time. And that is one thing that, in my very clear point, is that in the future, humanity will have the time to be together, to serve, to give. Give me another company that we will have 100% security against abuses, corruption, that will go to be protected. Give me one company that we go and register it, and we can be around more than 3 million something people already registered. In one possible 1 year, we will go to be around 100 or 200 millions or more together, that we can be together. Give me a company that only is thinking to serve, giving the whole opportunity people that can come in without money or with money. There exist different ways to offer to the people, be blessed. Give me a company that with all bless, what we will go to do with the world. How many people required us to be to bless, to serve, and to give, and to recover dignity. Give me a company here that can really, and we can feel so much love. It's too much love. For example, for me, daily, I am 3-4 times, if I can, to receive love. Give me a company like a CEO of like Ash invited us to just say it, we are together as friends and we go to the world to bless. Give me a company that if you don't have time, you took your time to serve the other persons to give knowledge. Give me a company that will go to be on develop without stop technology that just only the mankind can live better. Give me a
Right.
company that one can give so much money to give food without any interest. So that makes us unique. And if I forget some more, please add it, because if we understand that, we are in the better place, and it's the future what the Lord wants to bless the world. And that is what I want to add it.
All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate again your comments, Gustavo. And next, if we could, let's move on to back to the United States, and let's have Oniloni. Loni, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. What I want to say today is Ash is a blessing to us all. Ash has brought us all together from different parts of the world. Wherever we go today, you can reach out to an Unpassivian and they will welcome you. In what other company can you do that? You don't know them. We don't know ourselves. We know ourselves through OConnect, talking to each other, listening to each other. Like Gustav said, where in the world would you see people helping each other, not wanting to step on the other person in order to get to the top? There's no top, there's no bottom in ONPASSIVE. And who has made that possible? Mr. Ash. That is what he has taught us all. Love for one another, to be there for one another, that we can all reach out. Once you say you're an Unpassivian, everybody's ready to help you. We want to open the doors for everybody to come in and feel this community, feel the love. I don't know how to say it, but Ash is full of love. And his love has spread to every one of us. When we all first came into ONPASSIVE, yes, we had good in all of us, but not as much as what he has helped us to open up. Because in the world, they teach you, even if you're good, you try to help people, they stomp on you. And after a while, you start believing that when you reach out, be careful. But Ash has made it possible for us not to think like that, to just be open. He comes to webinar, he stays hours and hours. He laughs, he jokes. Tell me of a CEO who does that. No CEO does that.
So what would be your, of all the different milestones since you've been with OnPassive, what would you say is the most important to you, milestone?
For me, it's the love and OConnect. OConnect has opened the way for us all to communicate. He gave us OConnect. We paid for three months. We've been using OConnect for free for 6 months, going to 7 months. Nobody has been asked to pay a dime. The features, every day, there's new features in OConnect.
Right. Yeah,
Other
I'd say that's
companies,
the
when they
biggest
add,
milestone that I've seen.
when they add features, they ask you to pay more. OConnect doesn't ask you to do anything. They just say, love it, use it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Hey, we appreciate that. Appreciate your comments every night, Loney. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Whew, man, this is kind of fun tonight, where I don't have to talk for an hour and 10 minutes before we get cranking on community time. So I appreciate everybody's participation thus far. Now I know we have. Am I correct? We have some folks from the deaf community going to sign.
Mhm.
How many do we have tonight?
So we got Cecil
Cecil?
and Deb,
Cecil and
two
Deb.
teachers
Okay,
tonight.
2 teachers tonight. Now, did we want to show Greg's short videos first, or do the signing first?
Oh,
Greg, do you have to leave for any honeydews anytime soon?
is he there?
I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so I'm here, but I don't have a co-host button because it's kind of weird. I'm looking at it. I can't find anything down below either. So I
think you got to refresh then.
I refreshed already. I did it a
Oh.
couple times, and I don't see anything here. So my luck.
Okay. Oh.
So
Maybe.
I see a co-host on the one below me, which is Chris, but I don't see one on me. So
Okay, you were co-host, but maybe did you get booted and come back in, or you refreshed, right?
I refreshed because I didn't see anything at the bottom. When
Okay,
you said
so now when you refresh, and I have to make you co-host again, which I
Okay.
just did.
Okay,
So you should have buttons now, right?
yes, I have buttons now.
Yay.
I was going to load up during that time to see I couldn't find it, the buttons. So I'm not prepared yet. Otherwise, I'll just bring
We'll
them
come
on.
back to you. Not a
I can do
biggie.
Okay, I can do it fairly quick, but you can go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, either way, what are we doing?
Just
you
give us
go
a
ahead.
minute to load up. Just continue.
All right, we'll continue on for a couple minutes while you load up.
Okay.
All right, don't get too loaded on me now. We need you to be fairly straight here.
Okay.
All right. Did anybody else want to make a comment? We're gonna have Greg's gonna share a couple of videos that he produced. I think we got a preview of one of them, or maybe 2 of them.
I think maybe we can go to the chat. There's been like 300 comments.
300 comments in the
Since
chat.
I've been busy, haven't been able to look at the chat.
Let's go to the chat.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to the chat. Oh, when you said let's, I didn't know that included me, but I guess it does. Yeah, there's 330 chats. All right, let me put the lock on so it doesn't fly by me.
Pedro's coming in. He's
All
trying
right.
to come in. I think he's having a hard time coming in.
Hello to
Pedro
Isabel.
Estrada.
Thank you for your well said comment. And Rabindra is here. On Passive is this hashtag on Passive, hashtag the soul of my heart. Wow. Good stuff, Rabindra. All right, moving on. We've got, let's see, Sanju is here. Good morning, all founders. Be blessed with On Passive. Rightio, my friend. And we've also got Madan Kumar Mishra. Hello, sir. Thank you. On Passive. Good morning, everyone. We're in it to win it. Hey, buddy. We are in it to win it. Then we've got, let's see, is that Frank Rowe? Hello, Brenda. Frank Rowe, all on Passivians. Let's see, and a hello to Francis Tay from Brenda Ross. All right, all right, all right. Angela Lalande says, kudos, Francis, Melanie, and Carmela. All of you have done a great job in On Passive. Fire, fire, fire. The future is bright for each one of you. Hey, I agree with that, Angela. Sukumar Biswas says, beautiful expression by Greg Hill on the topic today on his 4-year and 4-month journey. Nice. Nice. I like the way this is a family for sure. And there's Sukumar again saying beautiful. Oh, okay, it's the same one. And let's see, there's Angela Lalande saying beautiful sayings from all the founders. We got this. We do have this. And here's Angela saying congrats to Lynn and Rob on your steadfast achievements. Thank you. We're happy to be here. We're blessed to be here. And we ain't stopping until we get fired by Mr. Mafar. Or I get run over by a Mack truck, which, hey, That could happen, I guess, but I'm not going to think about it. Richard, wait a minute. Richard Bite Me Lamont is here. He says, I love all of you from the bottom of my heart, going back to YouTube, buffering here. Okay, Richard, I saw you on YouTube, and go back to YouTube. Very nice. We're glad you're here. There's Carmela. Hello, Carmela. As well. Let's see. Well, that was Ann Med. Oh man, Ann M. Medjom. Hello, Ann. Big thank you to Brother Rob and Auntie Lynn for their sacrifice. A good meeting, warm greetings from France. Polly Trou, Francais. All right, we're glad you're here from France. I told you, we're global. We're global. Wait a minute. There's Karina Lance. Karina, I got a question for you. When you came in 2018, how many founders were there? If you're still with us, you were here 32 minutes ago. You might have had to go pick up the new gentleman in your life. I don't know. If you're still here, let us know, please. When you came in, how many founders there were? Please, please. All right. Karina says she's thankful for her uncle, which I don't blame her. And there she say, see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much. And there's Brenda Ross to Karina, very nice. And Angela Land again. Wow. Karina again. All right. This is all good. Man, this chat is blowing up. It's I had to put the lock on it because it was flying by me like a New York minute, which is John Barillo will tell you it's pretty quick. And it's like a couple of seconds. So Isabel says, I'm very blessed to find RobLynn on YouTube. Well, it's a milestone for us that we found you as well. So that's the way we look at that. And wait a minute, I see Brenda Ross again. And there's Charlie Ellis from South Haven, not Bay Haven, Rob. All right, I should know that since my son lives there. All right, and said, let's do it. Anita, good stuff. All right, everybody. I hope I caught the majority of you folks. Washim is here as well. And Niland Hawa is here. Benair J. Hello. If I got that totally wrong, welcome anyway. Namaste, namaskar, sir. Thank you for being here. We do know it's early in your neighborhood. So thank you for being up with RobLynn Live.
We've got 90 in the webinar already right now.
90 in the webinar. I hate to break it. It's 57 on YouTube. That's 147.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Woo-hoo! Doggies. All right, Nelly.
So nice on our 600.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
On our 600 show. It's been
600
nice
show.
A great turnout.
That's good stuff. We are, wow. We are glad you guys are here. Greg, are you ready?
I think I am. I thought I could load two of them up. For some reason it won't, but I have one in the actual box, so I can hit the arrow right now and we'll see if it plays for us.
All right, go ahead.
It says
Take
please
it away.
select video. See, it's not working for me. It says please select video. I can't select it. It's not down like in another box when you're sharing a link. So yes. I don't know what's up with it. I can try
okay, we can try a little later before we go bye-bye.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's only 17 till 10. We're cranking. We may be ready to go to. Are we ready to go to the signers?
Yeah, anytime if you're ready.
I think that's a good idea. We'll go. Let's do a little signing, and then we'll come back to you guys on the panel, and we'll have a song from John. I should have asked John before I said we'll have a song from John. John, are we going to have a song from John?
Excuse me, Rob. Greg.
Yes.
You want to share it in Messenger to me, the videos, just
I can
for
do
a
that
backup.
because sure. Yeah, I'd love to do that because I can't. I'll share the first one with you, then you can show it, and then the second one, that'd be great. I'll give it to you in Messenger.
All right.
Or here, or whatever. If it's working.
Oh yeah.
For some reason,
Back to
it's
you,
not
Rob.
working.
Back to you, Rob. Okay.
Sorry, back to me. Okay, so you guys are going to share that, and then I guess Chris, you'll say something to me, and then we'll have you share that if you don't mind.
Okay, no
All
problem.
right, Greg, do your magic, will you?
Yeah. Right.
All right, man, oh man. We're almost at 150. This is exciting stuff for us. Yeah, we've been on webinars where there's 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 when the CEO is there. But that doesn't compare to having 150 of our family here, to be honest with you. Because we know each one of you pretty well. Pretty well, I would say. I think Lynn would agree with that. And keep coming back. We're going to keep coming back. And if you got ideas, we've got the RobLynn Live place where you can drop in ideas. We'll take ideas. You know, it hasn't been easy. I'll be perfectly honest. Might as well be truthful and somewhat transparent. Coming up with 600 different topics. I mean, that's a fair amount of different topics, and we've only repeated, I think, twice. So, and then we kind of embellished on it. But we're just happy as a lark to have all of you guys here tonight. This means a lot. Now, I saw Pedro. Where did Pedro go? Pedro, you here? Pedro Estrada. Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Are you here?
He's been trying to come in.
Okay. I don't know what it is with Gaithersburg and the internet. I used to live in Silver Spring, the next town over, and it was okay.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, are you ready? Just about?
You mean Greg?
No, Chris is gonna play it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sure he's doing it now.
Yeah, Greg sent it to Chris. Chris is gonna send it to all of us. All right,
Yes, I just realized it's already uploaded in YouTube, so I'm gonna paste the URL in the share, the video share, as
Nice.
That's where I was trying to do it. I couldn't get it to work.
Okay, let me try. Perhaps the tech team is working on this feature. I'm just gonna paste it on the video share in the field box, wherein we do it in the keyboard Control V to paste it. Then when the link is there, I'm just gonna play on the bottom right. Please unmute and through clicking that blue button and remove.
This was the morning before. No.
Hey, Greg, that was awesome, brother. Thank you. Thank you for shooting that over to Chris. That was very nice. That's a keeper there, brother. That's a keeper.
Can you play it one more time, Chris? Because I was going to take a screenshot. But
Wow, that was great.
There's another one I wanted you to see, but I don't know if you got that yet. Actually, I wanted it to be in the other order, but that's okay.
I was going to take a screenshot. I was too slow.
No. Chris, do you mind playing that again? Tarzan, are you here? I think we might have lost Tarzan for a moment. Or he may be working on that second one.
Okay, let's stop the share. Okay, let's go back to the main screen. Is Chris gone?
No, he's there. Chris T, are you there?
Chris 2 is here, but Chris 1 is gone. He's here in two places. He'll probably have to log back in.
All right, Chris, if you hear us, if you can log back in, that'd be great. We'll show the other video before we go to a little bit of signing.
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't show it. Dang.
I don't know why we lost Chris on the second.
Let me see if he's
Chris.
trying to tell us something. No. He'll be back. In the meantime, does anybody want to say anything while we wait?
Greg,
Yes, I do. I want to say
Greg, is
a
this loaded up already?
great video. Is it in your YouTube?
Same question.
I'm not muted. No, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Greg.
Greg, is
Oh,
that
yes.
video is on your YouTube channel?
There's actually the two of them on there. The two new ones I uploaded.
Okay, I'll go and check it out.
What?
Thank you.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay. Horicanto's coming in. Welcome, Horicanto. He was here last night as well. I wonder if we got Chris back. Oh, we got Chris 1 now. Chris, do you copy?
Chris 1 was there already. What about you, Chris?
Chris 2?
Oh, both of them are here now.
That's what I said. Chris 1. Chris 1, do you read? Copy?
Give him time.
Chris, it's your headset.
In the meantime, while we wait, let's have Anita share. She wants to speak.
All right. Okay, go ahead, Anita.
Gotta unmute, Anita. No, you turned your video off. The wrong button. Turn your video on and turn your mic on. No, the microphone. Nope, you turned your video off just now. The microphone. Click on the microphone.
All right. There's Greg, muted. You're muted, brother. Oh. Very nice, Greg. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Hill.
That was
I got
nice.
I got it to work that time. I can't believe it. Okay.
It worked perfectly.
Technology.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you,
Well,
Greg. Yeah, both of
I
these were
hit the wrong
terrific.
button. I was making the GIF for the GIF that you guys. Did we see that one yet? Yes, we did. Anyway, the GIF that we were looking at earlier with Chris put on, and I hit the wrong button and my camera came on. So I thought, well, this is a good time to make a little quick video. You're on the spot now, so do it. Anyway, love you all. Leave you
Good
alone.
stuff.
Thank you.
We love you right back, brothers. Thank you, and I don't look for any days off anytime soon.
Well, you sure could use one, though. I'll tell you that. I wish I could afford it. I'd fly you away anyway.
Oh, how sweet.
Thank you for that. Okay, let's. I need to go back to the participants and see what in the world's going on there. I saw Anita had her hand up, still does, but she wasn't able to unmute. I see Melanie's hand up. Mel, while we wait for.
I muted.
All right, go ahead. What do you got, Anita? Go ahead.
We hear you.
Hey, you know what? I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, well, that's handy. Well, think about it and come back to us, okay?
Okay.
We got to keep moving here.
It happens to us too. We can relate to that.
Yeah, I do that every day. So, I mean, it's no big deal. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't worry. I'll just sit
All
here
right.
and listen.
All right, we'll go back to Mel. Mel.
Thank you, Rob. What I wanted to say that earlier when the video was playing, you guys were talking, but the video was still on. There was a bit of buffering, there was a lag, but you were talking and then I was watching the video and listening to it. I'm not sure why. Is it on my side or is it?
Oh, because Rob didn't realize that Greg's video started and he had already started talking, and then we unmuted the mic. But before that, Rob was saying, "You're muted," and telling him it's us. We have to unmute the sound.
Okay.
That's why we overlapped what Greg was saying.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Thank you. But all in all, it was a good live. Well, it is a good live tonight. Very interesting, the milestone topic. And it is good to know when people join at different years, but we all here like-minded people and ready to rumble, right?
Capital R, capital U, capital MBLE. Rumble. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you.
I hate to break it to everybody, but we got 94 here right now.
Yay. Thank you all.
So we're at 144, which I think may be a close to a record for a RobLynn Live, 144.
Congratulations.
And not too shabby. Are we going to signing or are we going back to Oniloni? What are we doing?
Oh, yeah, you can have everyone speak and then we'll have the signing.
All right. Go ahead, Miss Loney. Go ahead.
I wrote something in the chat. I don't know if Lynn can read it out.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. We'll have her read it out.
Does anybody know when our 1 million milestone was? Rob might.
It's written down in the other room. Have you got it handy? Go ahead and tell us.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, so looking on my sheet with all these numbers and hours. All right, in 2020, on a Saturday, that was of October, we'll make this a little more interesting like John does. I love you, John. I love the stories that you tell before you sing. Actually, I enjoy that a lot. Thank you so much. So, and I know DL does too. I love you guys. Okay, so anyway, on October 16th, at 8:06 a.m., we reached 1,659,000 with 9,928 people in a 24-hour period.
That's not too shabby.
Yeah. October the 16th, 2021.
Can you say that again?
In infamy.
Can you read that again so I can process it?
Okay, so October the 16th on a Saturday.
What year?
2021. You were just a baby then. Okay, at 8 a.m. in the morning, actually 8:06 if you want to be precise, because I was, we had 1,659,000 people or accounts at that point. And the day before it was like, let's see here. I was writing down, actually, I'm trying to go through this, how many people that were happening in that 1 day period. In the 24-hour period, we gained 9,928 people before we reached the 1 million. It was a crazy day. I remember that.
Wow.
I was really happy about that day. I thought we were going to stop them, but Ash said, no way.
Greg, sorry
Yes,
to interfere. You should make a little video about this thing and post it. That would be a nice one to make and post.
That's a nice idea. I could take some highlights maybe and make some highlights of the year and people and things, what happened. I don't know. It'd just be for history though, I guess, But it's kind of fun.
A lot of stuff for posterity. I said I've got over 8,800 pages of RobLynn Lives.
Yeah.
I started doing it in the computer, which I should have done from the beginning. But oh no, I had to waste 8,800 pages of precious paper.
Yeah, I look back and go, well, I should have, shoulda, woulda, coulda, right?
Yeah.
But not always
We'd
wrong.
like to, if I may, I'd like to read what Lonnie said. That was really good. Thank you, Gregory. You expressed all our feelings for Rob and Lynn.
Thank you.
For all they do. I know it's not easy doing this every day. I can't argue with you there. It takes love and commitment to do all you guys do. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and love you guys, Rob and Lynn. Hashtag RobLynn Live. Well, Lonnie, thank you. That's more than kind of you to say that. We appreciate that. And,
Thank you, Onyeloni.
it's comments like that. It's comments like everybody said. Lynette had 2 or 3 comments. Thank you. Thank you. That makes this all worthwhile. That makes staying up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning thinking about what we're going to do the next afternoon and evening worthwhile. That really did it. Thank you, thank you, thank you from our heart to yours, Lonnie, and also to you, Lynette, and everybody else that expressed their feelings. Okay, do you remember what you were going to say, Anita?
Yes, I do. That's what I was going to say. You went through all the sickness that you went through, and yet we counted on you, and you were there. You were there for us, and that made a big impact. It made a big impact on me, but I'm sure it made a big impact on everybody else too. And I wanted to thank you for that, and the hours you spent after the scenes, working behind the scenes, trying to get Anita to get back on and to get me migrated and everything
Everybody
else.
that. They're going to wonder why I didn't sleep for 3 days. No, don't tell everybody that. Look, we try to work with everybody we can. I'm still working with Greg Lakin and Armin. We'll get all this squared away for everybody.
Yes, thank you all.
All right. Thank you, Anita.
God bless you.
Oh, my goodness. Back to Carmela. Go ahead, Carmela.
I want to say, Greg, it was a great video. Can you send please the link to your YouTube channel that I can see it again?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, if you go to, what is it,
I
Greg
tried to find
Hill?
it. I couldn't. I
By the
wrote
way,
Greg
Greg,
here. It doesn't brought me there.
lots of people already requesting, messaging me directly. Gosh.
What, you can't see it on my YouTube channel? I'm surprised. I know it's
Yes,
there.
I can't do it from Google. That's why I'm asking.
I think
you.
he just wants the link.
Your link.
Just
send
What's
it to
what's the name of the channel, Greg?
You can go to YouTube and type in search. Search day 600 of the RobLynn Live. It will pop up. I already put the chat there. I say, please go to YouTube and paste your comment. Congratulate RobLynn Live and hashtag your name or hashtag RobLynn Live, hashtag OES Classroom, your name, hashtag your name. Let's see how the algorithm will build up tomorrow. Or maybe tonight.
Yeah, I saw you write that in the chat. Thanks, Francis. I was going to read it out. Thank you. Thank you for doing that very much. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the algorithm up on hashtag Greg Hill, hashtag RobLynn Live, hashtag everybody here. So go in, check it out. It's worth a watch. I mean, I'm going to watch it 20 times tonight before I go to bed.
I'm going to hold you to it.
So, before I get the hook, I better go on and say hello to Mel. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you. Sister Lynn is not going to give you a hook tonight on the 600.
Oh, that's right. She'll wait till 6:02 and then I'll get the hook. I got it.
Part of the milestone is your birthday. Never forget. Your birthday that passed last year, part of the milestone, the celebration, that's part of the milestone that I remember along the way, because that's when I first studied really on the RobLynn Live, I think, on the live.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yes, that's when I first studied on the live, almost like it was audition time, and I so wanted to be part of it that I volunteered at the time. And also the milestone, we laughed so much. Like I told my family that I mean, they know that I used to laugh a lot. And then after a while, I got serious because of life events, right? And I always mention, and I mentioned it before on the live, RobLynn Live, that during this time, working from the time I started to now, I have never laughed so much on the lives, RobLynn Lives. Almost night after night after night. I've never laughed so much in my life. So thank you for bringing us on. And thank you for making me laugh again. Thank you for making me show my teeth. Because it helps me. It does.
Laughter is a good medicine. Good
Yeah.
medicine.
Life events can cause you to be tight-faced, and I started laughing again. So thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm with you 100% on that. What are we doing next? Are we gonna sign? We gonna sing? What are we gonna do?
Somebody's trying to talk.
No, that
There's not so much on the lives.
That's
it's
Armin.
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 Armin, no problem. I muted Armin.
Sorry, I will need to go, and thank you again for the time here, RobLynn. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sifu.
Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Love you all.
Thank you. Thank
Love you.
you.
Great.
See
Thank you,
you.
Greg.
Love you.
So just remind Armin, he can hear you now.
Right, Armin, if you can hear me, try to be on one device, please, or lower the one, because that, it's a lot easier. That way we don't get blown out here, because we've got two speakers here, and when when somebody's unmuted and somebody's talking, it just blows up. So thank you, brother.
Thank you, Armin.
We're glad you're here, though. I don't know if you had trouble getting in tonight or what, but we're glad you're here, for sure. Okay, let me, if I may, let's see. I don't see any other hands at the moment, and I think we should go do a little signing.
Ready, Cecil? He says yes.
Cecil's ready.
All right.
All right, Cecil, ready.
So everybody, scroll up and down to make sure you see Cecil first. Yeah, scroll up and down. See he's signing. Scroll up and down. Scroll up and down. Look for him.
Need to.
Are you ready? Hello. All right. In, the sign for IN. In. Everybody copy the sign. One time. In. One motion. In. Out. 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 In. 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 Wait. Oh, inside. Sorry. Inside. 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 Two motion. Inside. 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 Outside. 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 Bright. Bright. Doesn't it look like the sign for bright? And look like the concept bright. Like sun rays. Bright. Bright. Dawn. The sign for dawn. 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 The sign for dark. 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 Spring. Plants are growing, so you have the sign for spring. The flower. flower. Spring flowers. Spring flowers. Spring. Summer. 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 Fall. Fall. Autumn or fall. Fall. Winter. The letter W together. Winter. 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 Sun. The circle of the sun, and then the rays coming down. Sun. Sun. Clouds. You know, the fluffiness of the cloud, right? Cloud. Showing the shape of the cloud. 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 Rain. This is rain. Rain. Snow. Snowflakes coming down, floating down from the sky. Snow. Storm. By the wind blowing everything around. Storms. Wind. 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 Tornado. Tornado. It's the shape of the whirling thing, right? When the tornado hits. Tornado. Earth. Quake. Earth. Quake. Earthquake. Earthquake. Volcano. 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 It's spewing out of the lava. Very good. Good job. That's it. Right, let's go back to the grid. Thank you. Okay, next we'll have Deb, and Deb will be teaching a bunch of signs, including recent, late, early, past, sometimes, used to, again, help, tomorrow, today, morning, afternoon, night, time, last week, and month. So we go to Deb. She'll be in the big screen. Go ahead, Deb.
Right. Hello, everyone. Are you ready? Ready. Okay. Recently, it just happened. Recently, late. You don't want to be late for school or work. Late. Early. My friend goes, early. We'll talk about the old past. For long ago, little past. Sometimes, like a circle. sometimes. Used to. I used to. Again. Want to say again, or do again. I need some help. This is the hand that puts up. Help. Help me, I'm drowning. Tomorrow. It goes forward. Tomorrow, like an A. Tomorrow. Today means now, this day. Today. Morning when the sun comes up. Morning. Noon. It's not on there. Then it goes down to afternoon. Afternoon to night. We got morning, noon, afternoon, night. Might want to say good morning, good afternoon, good night. Time. Last week means, this means a week. Then it goes back, it means last week or 2 weeks ago. Last week. The last one is month. You go week is from Sunday to Saturday. Month, it goes down from January to December. Month. That's it. I have something to say. I was recently in a Zoom that I'm in for now on Monday nights. Yay. I did my speech, the part about left old with old Ron and old Minwoo, an old friend. The topic is what makes ONPASSIVE so different. So I just want to show you my last all the way down. Watch. At the last of all, you need to find time to learn about the products, what it does, know how it works, learn how to explain. There's no reason to be stressed about anything. Hasn't happened yet. All we do what? Relax. I thought it was cute. The product customer, because we're all product customers. Ready? Search engine. ONPASSIVE is going to work for us. It's going to work for you. It's going to be better than you think because it's going to be massive. Thank you. The RELAX.
At 98. Oh, doggies. Mr. Barilla, are you still with us? We want to thank the deaf community and Deb and Cecil, of course, for that. And I'll say thank you with both hands. Thank you to both of you. Thank you to both of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Cecil said.
Much. We appreciate you guys. All right, John Barilla, are you on, brother?
Yes, I'm here. I hadn't had a chance to. Every time I try to answer, something happens, so I just kept quiet. But I'm here. Yeah, I'm still here.
Don't keep quiet now. We want to hear a song. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I just first of all, I just like to say, about our.
All right, Balash. Namaste.
There we go. All righty. Hi. So anyhow, I wanted to say about this is our 600th show. That's something that's really a milestone in itself, first of all. And I myself have been around for over 5 years. I came in March of 2000 19? I don't know. At any rate, there were 14,000 people. I was like the 14,000th person or something like that. So I've been around for a while, and I've seen a lot of the milestones. I don't know if I can list them all, but I've been around or watched. I've certainly not missed any of them and paid attention, and been some really great events along the way. And of course, RobLynn Live is part of that. For ONPASSIVE, it's certainly a milestone in ONPASSIVE. And just want to clear something up. I've said this a lot. I've only missed 2 shows, not 3 shows. I know Rob, you said recently, like, John, I've only missed 3 shows. What? Wait a minute. The night that I went to the cabaret, I just want to straighten this out. When I went to that cabaret and took a night off, I was still here. I logged in on YouTube, first of all, for a while. Then I actually logged in on OConnect. I just couldn't speak. I did type a little bit in the chat, and I didn't sing that night. But I was here for at least 40 minutes of the evening, one way or another, although not communicating. So I'm still saying I've only missed 2, not 3, but 2 RobLynn Lives. And I don't know if there's anybody who can say they missed less than that. There probably is somebody out there, but I just say that because it feels good that I've been so involved and I've been here for all these nights with everybody. So I just wanted to mention that. And also, I was going to give more of a story about the song I'm going to sing, but I'm also it's the 600th show. And I thought, hey, I probably should have a little, when I sing a song, maybe it's not like, let's fall in love tonight or whatever. I mean, who can sing a happy, but I thought, try to sing something that I could make it somehow into one of my ONPASSIVE or RobLynn Live, or it's the 600th show. So, of course, I was busy and I didn't have one all day. I kept thinking, I got to think of a song. And that happens to me a lot. There's how many songs? Oh, I could come up with so many songs, as you know. And I try to come up with a different one every day. And I will probably repeat some songs, but not tonight because it's the 600th show. So anyway, I came up with one that I thought, oh, this is good. This is good. And the song is called Zippity Doo Dah. And it's a really up and happy song. And I'm going to make it a little bit into a, for us. But now I'm not going to tell you anything exactly about the song. About where it comes from or much. And I know Greg was saying, I really enjoy it. And so does DL, I think, when John tells us about the songs. Well, here's the thing, folks. I'm sorry, I don't want to go on too long, but I haven't talked much. But at any rate, here's the thing. Now, when I was going to come up with a song, I was, like I say, a little behind today. I'm going, I want something. I want it to be something I can make into a song for tonight. Okay. So when I saw Zippity Doo Dah, oh, what can I do with that? Yeah, good idea. Well, then I looked up. I know where it's from. It's from a movie. It's from a Disney movie. I'm not even going into much detail because when I looked up to get my little info, it's kind of controversial. And I'm thinking, you know what? Geez, I want to sing this song, but I don't want anybody that might know of a little bit of the controversy about this song, not necessarily the song, but the movie and the Disney movie. So that made me say, I don't know. But then I'm sitting here freaking out, trying to think I should change it. Maybe I'll change it. But now we're here, and I'm not going to change it because I know that, first of all, it's not the song that would be, it happened to be in the movie. So, of course, it won an Academy Award. The song won an Academy Award. But still, there's a little controversy, which I don't want to go into. But I'm just going to tell you what is the meaning of Zippity Doo Dah when you look it up. And that's all I'm going to tell you about it tonight. When you look up the meaning of Zippity Doo Dah, it means it's an exclamation of happiness. So that's it. And that's what you should think about this song in case somebody does know anything else about it. It's a great song, and we're singing it for our reasons, and that's all that matters. So at any rate, let me try to get my music up here now. Here we go. Okay, do I still have my signal? Well, of course, my signal, when I went on so long, I got to bring my Bluetooth back now. I knew that was going to happen to me. It happens often. Let me just do that for a second here. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right here. Anyway, so there's that. Now let me get this back going here. You know, I'm connecting a Bluetooth speaker so that the music sounds a little better. If I didn't do that, well, everything's going against me all of a sudden. The computer's assigned to sleep too. Hold on a second here. Hold everything. All right, there it goes. Is it back? Okay. Oh boy. Cross your fingers, folks. Here we go. Now I got to get the Bluetooth. Is it going to be connected? Hold on now. Drum roll, please. Oh. All right. Let's see. Now, are we going to get back on that? Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. I think it's connected. And now I'm going to test it just to make sure it might. Hopefully, it's going to be there. Hold on a second. I'm sorry this happened. You know, this happens to me sometimes, folks, because the Bluetooth signal, sometimes it'll lose it or if you're not active with it. And I'm usually touching it all the time to keep it active. But I started talking and I didn't look at it for a second, too. But I think, let me just check it. And just to be safe, let's just see now. Let's see what's happening here. Uh-oh. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. That's cooperating anyway, but hold it now. I don't want to panic. Let me get myself together for us. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm sorry I did this, but I wanted to talk a little bit about our 600th evening. All right, here we go. Hopefully, play for me now. Zippity-doo-dah. What wonderful day, plenty of sunshine in my way. Zippity-doo-dah, ONPASSIVE day. Oh, Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual, everything is satisfactory. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful RobLynn day. Yes, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. RobLynn live, what a wonderful day. Mr. Bluebird, he's coming my way, yeah. RobLynn live. And Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's factual, everything is satisfactory. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, RobLynn live is on its way, yeah. 600 shows, RobLynn live, 600 times, yeah. Zippity-doo-dah, ONPASSIVE way, yeah. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual, everything is satisfactory. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, RobLynn live is here today. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing today. Zippity-doo-dah. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual, everything is satisfactory. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, Thank you.
Ooh, yeah. Thank you very much, John. That was excellent. Am I unmuted? I am unmuted. All right. This is the 600th show. We're going to wrap things up here directly, but first, right, I saw that. We'd like to say a big thank you to Bavine Benny. Thank you for that super sticker. Happy anniversary on your 600th RobLynn Live show. Wow.
Oh, thank you, Bavine.
Bavine, that's very kind of you.
Bavine,
We're very grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
She's
you.
been a great supporter of our show and of Rob and I. We appreciate her love. Lots of love. Thank
Appreciate the love, Bavine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look forward to meeting up, whether it be Australia, Papua New Guinea, or Tampa Bay, Florida. We're going to see you sooner than later, for sure. All right.
Beautiful song, lovely song. You are great, sir.
That's very kind of you, Malash. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste, namaste. You all right?
I think he's saying John is great, huh?
Oh, John is great. Oh, I thought you were telling me I'm great.
I think he meant John.
You're great too, but you're great too. But let me have a few moments of glory. Thank you.
Sorry about that, John. Not everybody's talking to me. I should figure that out.
And by the way, that was a resound, in case you want to know. The laughing wasn't one of us.
All right. Sorry about that, John. And happy 598th to you, brother. Thanks for being here all those times. Means a lot to us. You know that. All right. Let's see what we got here. Go around the horn. I don't see any other hands. Does anybody want to throw a hand out there and say something, or is everybody good?
I got my hand up.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
All right. Hi, Pedro. Go ahead.
Pedro, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't see it.
I don't see my hand, but I finally was able to get in with a video. I've been struggling throughout the. I've been listening from the beginning. So congratulations, John. Wow, that was an impromptu thing. Very nice for the occasion. 600 RobLynn Live topics discussed here. That's amazing. What a record. I just wanted to make my comment on the milestones that ONPASSIVE has achieved for me. I remember BIN sports, the World Cup. That to me was. I really relate to that. So to me was a big thing that I could talk about to all my acquaintances. And of course, the acquisition of the ONPASSIVE station in Dubai, that is another milestone, I think, because of the amount of traffic that it carries and the impact that it's going to have on everybody that is connected with ONPASSIVE. So those are two outstanding. And of course, when it was announced that we could purchase OConnect, that was just, to me, that was a milestone. And being able to purchase it, of course, and I did with a couple of accounts that I have. So great times, and there is more ahead, but we have enjoyed this ride so much with great entertainment, starting with John and going with others that have tried to sing as well, and all kinds of expressions. So it's been a wonderful journey. I appreciate your attention. Thank you, Rob. It was worth to wait a little bit to give my input.
Thank you, Pedro. We appreciate you coming on. I'm sorry I didn't see the hand. I'm now seeing the hand, so forgive us, please.
That's no problem.
All right, let's, if we could, let's go to Mel, and then I've got a comment in the chat that I feel I need to read. So go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, Rob, and Sister Lynn, thank you on the 600th anniversary of your show. I mean, you all are just wow. I don't know what adjective will be used to describe the two of you. You just keep going like the energizer. Thank you for all you did from the time you started with your life to now. And I know you all will be going very far. Thank you. Again, enjoy the rest of the 600th anniversary. And we'll be doing more together on your life. And also, John, the 598th anniversary. Happy 598th. And we all are looking together to do more together. So thank you. Thank you for all you taught us, for all we had been on your show and all we contributed and you brought to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mel. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. And I think you know how we feel about you and your contributions to us. And now you're doing your own thing. I know it was on today, and I was tied up, but I was listening in the background. So you bring good stuff to the table, and we're very grateful for that on behalf of all the ONPASSIVians and global affiliates. I've got if I may, I have something I'd like to read that's in the chat. It's from Ambu Dorcas Leviwai. He's in Papua New Guinea. He says, congratulations on your 600th show presentation and reaching us all with ONPASSIVE information nightly with us all over the world, including PNG, Papua New Guinea. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love Papua New Guinea. We're looking forward to the next Papua New Guinea webinar, and greater bandwidth is coming your way, brother. Just sit tight, buckle up, and we are going to rumble. No doubt about it. Okay, now I'm seeing Pedro's hand. This is great, Rob.
Yeah, he probably wants to say something else.
Did you want to say something else? Go ahead, Pedro.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just a short comment. I really appreciated the acknowledgement of Francis Tate tonight. It was from the heart. And no doubt the effect that the teaching and skills of you and Lynn have really helped many to come forward and express how they feel about ONPASSIVE. So that was outstanding tonight. I was listening to it, and that was from the heart. It really impressed me how he has been motivated by you as teachers and the deaf community that has come out as of late to teach all what they know, and we're learning quite a bit. Thank you.
De nada, sir. You know, what we commented on, Lynn and I talked about it a little. I didn't know when Francis would be on because he told us he was going to be late. But I just felt, and that was from the heart, because I've watched him labor on Saturdays doing his live when it wasn't live, when it was just, he actually got started. I don't think you'll mind me saying this, Chris Tiazone. He started in his house at his dining room table. Teaching. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, whatever it was, every Saturday for about a year. And then he moved over to a venue where he could house more people. And now I think it's upwards of 50 on Saturday that he has. I don't know if they're still at the same venue or not. I don't think so. I think they switched venues. But we'll hear more about that from Francis. And if you couldn't tell, he and I and Lynn and Chris, we have somewhat of a mutual admiration society because we're all learning from each other, and it's good stuff. And Francis is he's known all over the planet for the OES and the teachings. And look, just Google OES classroom and see what page that bad boy's on. You know, there's 1 million or plus hits, and he's, OES Classroom's at the top on page 1, and that's exciting. And all he wants to do is help the rest of us, and that's rubbed off on us. And it's a good feeling to be associated with the Asia Pacific group founded by Francis and Toy Him. So enough said from me. Francis. Pedro, do you want to say something else? Go ahead.
No, no, Rob, I don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I had my hand up.
That's okay. I'm trying
that.
not to
Thank
miss
you.
any hands. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, I don't see any other hands. We're very appreciative of all you showing up tonight. You know, we now been here. We're working on 2 hours and 36 minutes. It means a lot. And when I go like this, everybody saluting everybody for being here, that's from Lynn in my heart, because you could be somewhere else. Now, I don't care whether it's tonight or any other night, Friday night, when there's a couple of things going on at the same time. You guys come here. And that is very heartwarming to us. And that's part of that's a big part of what keeps us coming back for more, to be honest with you. So the one thing you'll get from us always is going to be the truth. If we don't know the answer, as most of you know, we ain't giving you rough, buff, and snuff and rough and crap. We'll let you know what the truth is, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So I see one more hand, and then we're probably going to call it an evening. Lonnie, go ahead.
Hi. I wanted to talk about Francis and Chris.
Sure.
I'm not usually able to talk during their classes because I'm usually at work when the classes are going on. But I do listen to, I'm there most of the time listening to them. And I know Francis is no longer here. He's already left, but I needed to say this. Francis and Chris, they are so giving. Their hearts, they have a loving heart. They come in and they teach. And no matter how many times we ask questions, no matter how silly the questions are to us that are asking the questions, because sometimes we feel that we are supposed to know these things, but we don't know them. And because of the environment and the way they make us feel, we feel so comfortable to ask questions. We don't think twice about asking questions that in other places they will think that you should know these things. Most of us, some of us don't know much about webinars, conferencing, social media. But because of both of them, we are learning, we're posting. We don't, I mean, the patience that it takes to teach people day in, day out. We virtually ask the same question over and over again, and they keep giving us answers. And with a smile, they go over it. I just want to say thank you to both of them. Not only to them and to all the others who come on their show to teach us new things. They bring different people to tutor us, and because of that, we're able to post little things on Instagram, on Thread. Without them, we wouldn't be doing this. So I just wanted to say thank you to both of them and to all the other teachers that come in OES classroom that have the patience to listen to us and to teach us. I say thank you, and on behalf of every one of us that come, we say thank you, Chris. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you, Lonnie. We had one more hand up, and it looks like he's not here anymore. Gentleman who I haven't met before, that's from India. Oh, there he is. Wait a minute. Sanju. If you can hear me and you want to unmute and say
Yes,
something,
sir.
go ahead, sir.
Yes, Mr. Rob. Sanju this side. I have a little
Sanju, go
problem
ahead,
with my
Mr.
Wi-Fi
Sanju.
always.
Sure.
Sorry for that. Just now also I put the hand again, it cut my internet. And very much congratulations for Mr. Rob and Lynn for your 600 webinar, and wishing all the best for the next 600, and need your support. And your training and the teaching is very important for all. And Mr. John Barilla, the best singer, and congratulations, Mr. John. And sometimes I usually try to participate in the meeting, but my Wi-Fi always getting little bit terrible, and it will cut, and again I will come back, and again it will cut. A little bit problem here. And I'm from India, in the part of Kerala. It's a down part of India, and
Yes.
the way we are going, where I talked with Ms. Lynn Nakamoto around 2 years back. She was the one who helped me to. It was some problem with my ID. I was working on the ship in that time. I called her inside the ship, and she helped me
Yeah.
to recover my ID. I was with the wrong password and something else, and she was helping me in that time, and almost 2 years back. And
I remember. Yes.
yeah, you remember. Thanks, man.
You
Thanks,
got
man.
a better memory than me, Sanju, sir.
I'm 43. I'm 43. Getting
Well,
old.
that's why I'm old enough to be your, not quite old enough to be your grandpa, but I could certainly be your daddy.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, we appreciate you being here, sir, and please
Yeah.
come back often. We want to hear from you, and bring your friends. We've
Yeah,
got
thank
quite
you,
in
Mr.
India. In
Yeah.
India, we've got quite a following now. We're very proud of that and pleased that the sirs and the ma'ams from India are coming to visit with us. So please come back, Sanju, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Rob.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Wow. Milestones, huh? Right here at RobLynn Live, nowhere else. All right, we've done this now for almost 3 hours, so I think we're gonna call it a farewell, and a good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everybody. For everybody that got up early, like Carmela and Sanju in India, we're very grateful for that. And for all of you all over the globe, this means the world to us that you are here. Jillian, where it's afternoon there, thank you for being here as usual. We appreciate everything you do for ONPASSIVE as well. So I'm going to give a salute to all military, salute to all.
We should do a picture first.
I guess we're going to do a picture first. I got overruled again. All right. If you know a sign that we just did, or if you want to do just any kind of sign, just do it. I'm going to do the standard love sign for all of you guys. And we'll do it on
like Cecil. Cecil did a heart.
Oh, Cecil doing a heart? All right, good stuff.
Or I love you.
Either way, I love you. We love you all.
A handshake. I love for international sign for I love
Chris,
you.
are you telling me you're ready?
Oh, somebody's going to do a screen share. Who's doing that?
I don't know.
Greg Lakin is sharing his screen.
Oh.
Are you intending to do that? I highly doubt it. Probably a error.
I don't know, but you can't control it.
You can anytime take over until it.
All right. Thank you for that.
I did the resound to take it over. Right. Okay.
All right. So we'll try
No,
the picture
just
one more
click the
time.
that's it.
Picture.
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris. What were you saying? What were you saying, Chris? It's okay. All right. All right. So we're gonna. Greg is sharing.
It's all right. Oh,
I
there
want
it
to
is
take a
again.
picture.
You can click the screen share on the beside the camera to take it over. That's how to do it.
Okay.
Done.
Okay, Greg.
Then take away the co-host of Greg Lakin,
Okay.
just to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Okay. All right. Thanks. I'm sure he doesn't realize.
All right. Well, let's try it again. Let's do a picture if we could, please. Picture, picture, picture. On the count of three. Wait.
Let me set it up. Okay.
All right.
So everybody ready? We're gonna take a picture, and maybe you can do a heart, or maybe you can do handshake. International sign means I love you, and this is the handshake. Okay, for 600 and 600 show celebration. Okay, I love you or hearts. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now.
That's a great picture.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you, everybody. Once again, I'm going to try this. Salute to all military, salute to all active duty and reservists, salute to all veterans, and salute to all first responders, and a salute, quadruple salute to all of you for being here. Thank you for making number 600 special. Bye for now.
Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night,
you.
everyone. Thank
Good
you
night,
all.
Robin. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Lil Ma'am. Good night,
Good night.
Jan sir, Chris sir.
Good
Good
night,
night.
sir. Good night, Balash, sir.
Deb,
Good night, Sanju, sir.
Deb just
Shonju
popped
sir.
up.
Great.
So that's
Shonju sir,
Good
please,
night,
please.
everyone.
Okay, let's do one more screenshot because I see Deb just popped up in again. So
One more
let's do one more
screenshot.
picture. Deb can take picture.
Shonju sir, आपको धन्यवाद.
So I love you, heart sign, or I love you. One more time. Plus Cynthia Deering is in the shot now. So let's. Oh,
right.
Charlie too. Okay.
All right,
One,
Shonju sir, आपको धन्यवाद. Thank you,
Balash,
धन्यवाद.
are you ready? Picture.
Picture, Balash.
Picture, Balash. Make this. Copy me, Balash. Look. Do this.
1 minute. My God. Yes.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3. Picture.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, thanks, everybody. Great picture. We'll see everybody that can make it tomorrow. We hit 153 at one time.
Good night.
Not too shabby. So thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night, Ralph.
George.
Jamatane.
The name.
Good night,
Oh, good night,
everyone.
Gracie.
Yeah.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
Shonju sir. Shonju sir. Namaste.
He changed the name.
Oh, my goodness.
Shonju sir.
Alice.
Please come.
I was like, where did he get Alice?
Good night,
Ciao,
Shonju sir.
matane.
Night, everybody.
Good
I'm
night.
out of here.
Good
Ciao,
night.
matane.
Mama. You did great.
Ciao, matane. Ciao, matane.